Morning, my name's Paul Stevenson and I'm coming to you live from our offices just outside Leicester. I'm the owner of Vehicle Consulting Leicester. We are a contract hire and leasing business. This morning I've had an email from a lady asking me what is the difference between PCP, which is personal contract purchase, and PCH, personal contract hire. Now, these are two very similar products, but with a different outcome depending on where you go at the end of the agreement. So PCP is an agreement that you would normally take when you enter a dealership and you're looking to purchase a car on a hire purchase agreement. PCP is a hire purchase agreement. I say that because it does attract interest. So PCP, you will put an initial deposit down, then you will take the balance of a 24, 36, 48 or 60 months, and at the end of that period there will be a guaranteed future value. The guaranteed future value enables them to reduce your monthly payments, and what it does is it gives you the option to do three things at the end of the agreement. So you can part exchange the vehicle, you can pay off that guaranteed future value, the balloon payment. You can pay that off and keep the vehicle. You could refinance it, which a lot of dealers will arrange for you, or you can just hand the car back and walk away. Now, handing the car back and walking away, you would do that if the car is not worth what the guaranteed future value is. And trust me, 95% of the time, I would imagine that will be the case. I've got no history of anybody walking away from a deal like that where they have equity. So if somebody tells you you're putting your deposit in at the beginning and you'll have that deposit at the end, that is not so. It is not guaranteed that you will have a deposit at the end. It's guaranteed what they will give for the car, but then is the car worth that guaranteed future value? So if it's not worth the guaranteed future value, you wouldn't want to buy the car off them, you wouldn't want to refinance it, and you wouldn't want to part exchange it. So in some respects, it's no different to personal contract hire. With personal contract hire, you are hiring the car. That is the key thing, you are hiring the car. So you will put down an initial payment. That will be based on 3, 9, 6 or 12 months hire in advance. Then you can take the hire over 24, 36, 48 or 60 months, same as what you can with PCP. The difference at the end is, at the end, all you do is hand the car back. Now, when I say all you do is hand the car back, in the present circumstances where people haven't been using their cars as much and COVID has had quite a detrimental effect on people's finances, the leasing companies may allow you to extend that vehicle anything up to 6 or 12 months. But normally you get to the end of the agreement, you hand the car back and you go into a new agreement and have another car sitting on your drive that's brand new. Now, a lot of people are very concerned with PCH that when the car goes back, they will get a big bill if there's any damage to the car. If there's damage to the car, whether or not you're on a PCP or a PCH, the cost to you is exactly the same. When you hand the car back on a PCP, if the car is damaged, you will need to pay any damage that needs repairing on the car. If you hand the car back on a PCH, you will need to pay for any damage that is on the car. The one thing I would say is we arrange with our clients, if required, to do a free inspection on their car and give them an idea on costs of putting it right before they send it back. This is normally the most cost-effective way because you're in charge of what happens. So the difference between PCP and PCH, well, I think the main difference is when you go into a dealership and you're having a PCP, you're a retail customer. If you come to us and you take a PCH, you're classed as a fleet customer to us. We would then give you fleet terms, fleet discounts, and the payments would tend to be, and nearly always are, cheaper than a PCP. So would I take a PCP? Would I take a PCH? I would say take a PCH. I sell and provide PCH to customers, but then having said that, I can always prove that the product we provide is better than a PCP, both financially and for peace of mind. If you have any questions, my name is Paul Stevenson. I'm the Managing Director of Vehicle Consulting in Leicester. You can call me direct on 07896 994 168, or by all means do email me. You can email me on paul.stevenson@vehicleconsulting.com.